Mark, we picked up 3 points last weekend. What does a win do for the atmosphere around the training ground?
Right, winning is what you play for, and we were trying to pick up the 3 points prior to that, but unfortunately we fell short. And like I say, we go back to that block of 6 games where we picked up 3 points against Charlton and we lost the other games, which was really disappointing in our season at that point. And it was a big game last weekend, and tomorrow is no different. 3 points obviously makes everything feel better, and okay, but you don't get lulled into a false sense of security. The division's really tough, and you've got to be at it every game. Otherwise, you come out second best. So training's been good. You know, they've had a mixture of community work, rest, recovery, and training and work. So and nothing's any different. We just finish off the preparation today, and then we'll travel down to Watford later on, and I think what's probably the busiest travelling day of the year.
You mentioned the community visits there. What do you make of the players as ambassadors for the club?
They've been fantastic, and obviously the places you go puts everything into perspective for you, because there are people that are ill, that are suffering with real illnesses that are life limiting, life debilitating, and you know, to see that close up and personal is firstly, it's a privilege to go in and spend some time with people, but you know, it hits home, and the work that's going on around them with the hospital staff, hospice staff, is incredible. But not only that, we've been into schools, and to see the kids in the schools at this stage of the year, just before they break up for Christmas, where they're all excited, and hopefully they've been pleased to see some of the players and staff that have attended the events.
Ben Pearson's been getting plenty of plaudits for his goal last weekend. What have you made of his journey during your time as manager, having overcome some injuries over that period?
I said last weekend after the game, I think he's, you know, any player that comes through that sort of length of injury, and the recovery time was a long time, shows an awful lot of determination, and it's courage, it's determination, it's all of those things really, and he's shown all of that to get himself back into a position where he can not only compete, but he can deliver a goal like he did last weekend, and that was brilliant to see. I said also that, you know, he may have passed that normally, but it was set for him so he could just hit it first time. Similar strike to the one we lost to at Ipswich Town, and different area of the pitch, but nonetheless it was a similar strike to that. Very clean, good technique, and yeah, really pleased for him, and really got us on our way to the 3 points against Swansea.
Silva's next appearance will be his 300th of his career. What does it say about him to reach such a milestone, having been released at a young age and become such an influential player at club and country level?
Well, again, it's character. It's having those knockbacks. It's how you react to the knockbacks, setbacks, and Silva's been. I mean, you keep an eye on him, and obviously his progression over Boreham Wood, and then Huddersfield Town. And watching him at Huddersfield Town, he went on loan to Blackburn Rovers, and you could see that there was loads and loads of quality. But what he's done is he's knuckled down and focused on what he needs to do. And obviously, his spell in France will have been a really good experience for him, where he was playing a lot of the time at right wing back. So it's been a really interesting progression for him. But to be playing for Wales, which I know he's really proud of. And they're desperate to qualify for this World Cup. You know, it's given him a real focus and determination to play week in, week out, and churn out the performances that he has done. But there's real quality there, and like I say, but it does show that he's got all of those attributes that need. So the strength of character, we were speaking about Ben Pearson before, but he's got the same attributes to get him through any sort of setbacks to come through, and that's the resilience that he's shown has been really, really good, and it's turned out really positively for him, and there's still more improvement in him.
As we head into a busy festive period, is it a case of managing the squad through this period, or is it a case of taking it each game as it comes?
Yeah, you can only do that, really. I mean, we've got games every 3 days from Boxing Day. From now, you're looking at your 6-day break, but then you 3 days churning out games until the 4th of Jan, and then you've got a break then until the 10th of Jan when we play Coventry in the FA Cup. So really busy time, but you can only take one game, each game as it comes, and nobody will be focused on anything other than the Watford game.
Talking to Watford, what do you make of the challenge in front of you against them?
Well, Javi Gracia's come back in, who's a really good coach, really good guy, and played against his team before when he was there previously. He's got a talented squad, really talented squad. They've lost a couple to the AFCON, and we've obviously lost Junior, but nonetheless they've got a really good squad of players, really talented, and as I've said, they're playing some good football, powerful, quick, and yeah, with Imran Loser in there, he's, you know, not losing him to the Moroccan squad. I mean, I can't believe he's not in the Moroccan squad, to be honest with you, but Morocco are good as well. And Marma on the right hand side, also Moroccan international, good players, and like I say, Imran Loser is a really top performer at the level. So we know throughout the squad they've got good players, and historically they pick up some really talented young men and men. Moussa Sissoko's still there. So that, you know, we know it's a tough game. We just need to make sure that we're at our best, and hopefully we can come out on top in a tough game, to be fair. But it's a great place to go and play football. Pitch is always outstanding, and the support is always noisy, and we'll have our following there as well, which will be it'll be great. So we look forward to it.